up above the knee, placing it on your thigh. Or if you feel cozy in a half lotus, you can try half lotus here in tree pose. The trick for tree pose is to look at one still point that's not moving and to firm up your inner thigh of your standing leg. Hands can be at the hips, or hands into namaste, or up or open. Take one more full breath. And from here, let's wrap that left leg around your right leg. And come into eagle pose. Take your left arm under your right one. Either hugging the shoulders, squeezing elbows, or maybe wrapping the hands together. You can work here looking at that still point, or you can take some eagle punches moving up and down to challenge your balance. If you feel cozy to come a little bit down, squat forward, breathe deep. Keep hugging your inner thighs together to stabilize you. Let's take one more big breath. And from here, unwind. Shake out your standing leg. Excellent. Take the hands to the lower back sacrum and just lift through the chest and the heart a little bit. Nice full breath. Exhale all the way down into our forward bend. Balancing our weight now over into the left foot. Scoop up your right foot and place it in either your kickstand or anywhere on the leg except for against the knee. Think of firming up your standing leg. Look at that one still point to help you balance. Hands are your choice. Breathe deeply, strong for your standing leg. This is a great pose to help us with our balance, or stabilize our muscles. One more full breath here. And when you're ready, go ahead and make your way into eagle pose. So wrap that right leg around the left leg. And take your right arm under your left arm. Squeezing elbows, hugging shoulders, or moving through some eagle punches for a little extra challenge. Breathing deeply. Excellent. Big breath here. Softly unwind. And shake out your standing leg. Excellent work. Here we'll make our way softly through one more vinyasa. So take the hands into namaste. Inhale, bring your arms up. Exhale into a forward bend, all the way down. Welcome to work on stepping back or jumping back to your plank pose. And going through our vinyasa here. Perfect. Taking the knees to the floor. Swinging the legs to the front. Work on bound ankle here. So placing the soles of the feet together and the knees out wide. Maybe taking the feet a little bit further away from you or the feet a little bit closer. Welcome to hold on to the ankles or the shins to lift your back. If your lower back's a little sensitive, feel free to keep your hands behind you and press your arms into your back to lift your chest up. Sometimes lifting up works really well. Sometimes leaning forward works really well. Pressing the feet a little bit together and letting gravity help the knees down to the floor. Take one more big breath. Excellent. Slowly help your knees together. And from here, take our right knee forward, swing our left leg back, coming into pigeon pose. Or perhaps, if the knees are a little sensitive today, you can lie down on your back, taking weight off the knees, coming into pigeon on the back. Want the knee to go a little bit further out past the hip and make sure that the knees feel really comfortable here. You can stay upright, you can work low, breathing deeply, a nice release through the hips and the lower spine. Coming out to the back legs, moving directly out from the hip. One more big breath here. Excellent. Here we'll work a little bit on the thigh stretch. Releasing a little bit more through the hip flexors. So from here, welcome to flip over. Take a nice thigh stretch. Or feeling comfortable for a little half pigeon. Patrick will show you half pigeon, switching hands. From here, we'll very softly switch legs. So you're welcome to just shake it out. You can go through a vinyasa if you like to switch legs. Excellent. From here, we'll take our left knee forward behind the left wrist. And take our pigeon pose here. So if you're lying down on the back, left ankle on top of the right knee, again working upright or low. Breathing deeply, checking your alignment, sitting at the back, legs coming straight out of the hip, and the hips and the chest are facing forward. It's okay if your seat's not all the way down on the ground. Feel free to stay more pointed forward with both your hip bones rather than leaning to the side. Breathing deeply here. If you'd like to work on your thigh stretch, you can work with me on that twisted thigh stretch, either low or upright, or on the front of the body. Breathing deeply here. Keep the neck nice and long, opening through the chest, whatever pose you're in. One more full breath. And then softly release. We'll shake out the legs here and make our way into a boat pose, Navasana. So if you just lean to one side and swing your legs in the front. You can take a hold of the thighs. Hands could be on the floor, or you can hold onto the thighs, or you can reach the arms out. So breathing deeply here. Legs can be bent or straight. Hug your inner thighs together in whatever variation you're in. Keep the chest close to the thighs. Building some strength more here. Strong through the inner thighs. Keep the spine nice and long. 5 full breaths here. Hang in there and breathe deeply. One more big breath. Great. Softly release. Hugging your knees, lying down on your back. So do you want to switch the camera over here? Is that okay? I think we're going to switch the camera for the bridge series, or use the second one. Pardon? Okay. Lying down on our backs, preparing for our bridge pose. So placing the feet flat on the floor, the knees bent. Just a couple of times here with your breath. Give inhale, lift through the hips, and exhale, lower the hips back down. Feeling free to press the hands onto the floor, or perhaps hold on to the side of the mat. Breathe. If this feels good, stay here. If you like to come up into bridge pose and hold it a little bit, you can also bend at the elbows, reaching the fingertips up. Sometimes this is a helpful way to kind of sweep the shoulders underneath your back. Lifting through the hips, strong feet, press the heels down, feel the hamstrings active. One more full breath here. And softly release. Keep your feet on the floor. Just windshield wiper the knees a little bit side to side, facing through the back. So from here, welcome to stick with bridge pose one more time. Or welcome to take the full wheel. So from here, taking the feet flat, the knees bent, lifting through the hips. Staying in bridge, coming into wheel, or maybe even trying one leg up in bridge, holding here, and gently switching legs, releasing when you're ready. Slowly all the way down. When you're finished with your back bends, hug your knees into your chest and roll a little bit side to side. Here we'll keep our right knee hugged into the chest. Take the left leg long on the floor. Bring the right knee over towards the left side. that. This is great for sensitive lower back. Helps to keep the back nice and long so you can allow for full decompression through the spine. Or legs long and arms out, hands can even go on the belly. Or you're welcome to sit. You can sit in a chair or sit on the floor. Take a little time here. Just wherever you are, feel that the spine is nice and long. Take a moment to relax the belly. Relax the jaw, face, the eyes. And here we allow for all the healing benefits of our yoga practice to sink in. Allow yourself some good time here to rest. Body still and start to deepen your breath. You can make a few energizing breaths in. With those energizing breaths, when you feel good and ready, welcome a little bit of movement in, wiggling fingers and toes, hands and feet. Maybe giving a little stretch with the arms out, or a little hug for the knees. Gently rolling towards your right side. Resting on your side for a moment. And then using your hands to bring yourself up, find a comfortable seat. Sitting up tall, rolling your shoulders back, lifting through the chest and the heart. And take your hands together into Namaste. Take a deep breath in. With our exhale, just bow your head. Thanking ourselves for this time and energy today. Great job, friends. Thank you for being here with us at Punch Live.